I'm going to talk you through how to lost sale a customer, the different areas you can lost sale from, and also the process of deferred purchase. So first of all, we're going to lost sale someone from the daily log. So when in the daily log, it's always best practice to click onto the number, never click onto the customer's name, because it gives you these shortcuts here. So if we go into lost sale, we'll choose bought other brand to start with. So the customer has chosen to buy a different model because he preferred the style. So that's one way to lost sale. That's been successfully registered. So that's that one gone. Next area is through the inquiries tab. So we'll just search for our active prospects. So we'll take this one here. You tick the box to the left of their name, up to the top to lost sale, choose the reason, and then lost sale. Next area from the calendar. So we'll just take someone that's an overdue. So this customer here, so they've been in for a test drive, so came for the appointment, had the test drive, decided not to proceed for whatever reason. Which then takes us to put in the second reason. We'll put in as pulled out of market. It's good to put as much as you can in this area because this is the area that will feed onto the Excel. So the Excel sheet is obviously for you for prospecting at a later date, but also if you have a lost lead agency conducting calls to your inquiries after lost sale, then this is the information they're going to see. So always good to put as much in there as possible. The final area is the customers tab, which looks very much like the inquiries area that we went to earlier. But obviously bearing in mind that this is showing us our customers, not our inquiries, so there will be a different number in here because you're more likely to have one customer maybe come in 3 or 4 times and consider different vehicles over a length of time. So he will show us 3 inquiries if he's live in the system, whereas he'll only be in here once as a customer. So we'll go to lost sale. Again, we choose our reason, something into there, and then save it. Okay, so that's the areas where you can lost sale from. The next section I wanted to go through was the deferred purchase. So when you lost sale someone as deferred purchase, it mandates us giving a forward action of when we want to defer it to. So deferred purchase there, deferred date. So let's select the 1st of October. Negative equity was the reason. Wants to leave it for a while. Okay. So that's now gone. So between today and the 1st of October, that won't appear as an active prospect anymore or an active offer. We've moved that to the lost opportunity pot as such, which makes it a really easy place to get to for group marketing. So group marketing should really be trying to focus on that lost opportunity pot of customers to see what they can bring back around, as long as obviously data protection statements or the DPA permissions are in place and up to date. So once we've lost sold someone as a deferred purchase, what it does is it comes back as a group lead. Okay, so it comes back as a group lead and it actually goes straight into the sales executives leads area. Okay, so the sales exec will come in one morning, we'll see it has 2 leads, but obviously as a manager you'll see it in the daily log as well, so you'll be able to track what he's done with those leads. So we've got James Harris and Kenneth Cameron there. So if we just go back to the daily log and look at the group leads area, so if a lead comes in and you see that's gone to Darren Cole. So let's say, for instance, Darren doesn't work here anymore, so you can't log into his system. All you need to do is just click onto the save area. It will pull the lead back, and then you can allocate it to someone different. Okay, so we'll just give that back to him now, and then save that. So that passes it back over. So once it's in the customers or the executives, once the customer's got once the executive has the customer in their leads tab to action that, then they can obviously have a look at it through the icon on the daily log to see what the inquiry was first of all. So it was on a Discovery Sport, and then they will go into their leads tab and create that inquiry. So we click onto the number, we can have another look. So this one's on a C class, different customer. This one is on a Mustang, so you can see the lead there. Now, best practice is always to see if the customer is already on the system with a live inquiry, because you don't want to add duplicates for the sake of it. So DN370HL. So I would always recommend you search by the postcode or the phone number of the customer. So we have a DN370HL, Kenneth Cameron. Okay, same customer. So we click onto his name, and then click onto vehicle inquiries. Okay, so if there is anything sitting in current vehicle inquiries, I would reject that group lead and just continue with the one that I've already got ongoing, because if he's on there as an active prospect or active offer, then I don't need to put him on again. I'll just continue with that original one. However, this one you can see was a lost opportunity, no current inquiry, so we are going to actually we're going to action that. So into our leads tab for Mr. Cameron, so we accept it. Brings it through to here with all the data already input. Click continue. We've got customers already on the system. Okay, so we've got a Kenneth Cameron on there connected to Darren Coles. I'm logged in as Mark Spellman at the moment, so I'm going to use that one by clicking on the blue square with the tick inside it. So there's the customer. That's what he's interested in. He's a manufacturer lead. If I want to have a look at the lead again, I can click lead info here, have another little look at it. And then once I've done that, I click save, which has created the inquiry. Now, if I go into the calendar, because I'm logged in as Mark Spellman, you can see he's not in there. Okay, so what I need to do is go into my daily log, look at my captured inquiries, which is there. There's Kenneth Cameron, still connected to Darren. So all I'm going to do is click the number one, transfer it to a different sales exec for them to then look after. So once they go into their calendar, they'll see it as a new inquiry for them to action and push forwards.